Hi everybody, it's Diana, and you are probably thinking, we just saw you the other day, we don't need to see you again. But a couple years ago, I started doing these, what I called them, dies shorts, and they were just quick little videos to show you a tip or a trick, whatever. And I thought today, because we just finished my team mystery card gut challenge reveal, I thought, hey, I would show you the card. Now, looking forward, I won't do it the same day because we just finished our meeting and we love to gab and chat, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get off here and get to the other video. So I won't do them the same day, but I am going to do more of those, and they will I will try to announce them because it does drive me nuts when I miss somebody's live, and so I like to add it as an event so that it kind of reminds you, if you can sign up for it. So as long as I'll do that, I do like to do that. So anyways, okay, so let's get started so I can actually keep it short. So I'm going to flip the camera around. Let's see here. Get my hand in the way. Flip the camera so you can see. There's my hand, like always. Okay. So you can kind of see the finished card. All right. So I have a few things here as well. All right, so what I do with my team, every month I do a mystery card gut challenge with them. And what that means is they can tell me that they want a card gut packet, and they don't know what they're getting, and that's the whole mystery part of it. And then that way, I used to tell them what they were getting, and I would show them, what they were going to get and stuff, but it almost hampered them, I think, because they saw what the finished card was, so it kind of already gave them an idea. So by doing it as a mystery card gut challenge, they just get the pieces, and then they have to think, like, what can I do with all those pieces? They can cut them, they can add to it, they can do just as they want. So let me show you what the pieces were that they got for September. So, the little envelope or whatever. So they got a piece of the Misty Moonlight. That was their card base. They got a piece of Whisper White, Poppy Parade. Now, I did this ahead of time. I ran it through with the snowflakes. It wasn't embossed for them. I just did that for the video. And then another piece of Whisper White. They got a little piece of DSP, a little piece of Misty Moonlight. I punched out with the postcard punch. I don't think it's called that, but that's what I'm calling it. And they got a little piece of ribbon. So that's what they got in the mail. So today, on our Zoom, then they show me what they did with their pieces, and I love it because they come up with the greatest ideas, and then I show them what I did with it. So that's what I figured I would do for my dies short today. I would show you what I did with the card. So what I did was, let me move this stuff over here. I have stuff everywhere. All right, so what this piece of paper was what you're going to stamp your pieces on. So I'm using the Coming Home stamp set. I'm also using a greeting from Gnome for the holidays. And I used the die, and I'm looking all over for the die. Oh my gosh, I will find it because I know it's on my desk. But it's the die that goes with the Coming Home stamp set. All right, so let me put that over there. All right, so what this piece was is for them to put their pieces on. So I stamped a little tree. I stamped the little beetle bug, and I stamped the greeting. So the greeting, I'm going to use the Misty Moonlight. And I'm using the one from the gnome, because I love that little gnome set. Oh my gosh. And he's still out, because that's what was one of the stamp sets the girls got for the fall social, which is this weekend. So I haven't put that stuff away so that I can do my demonstrating. All right. So while I have stuff out for stamping, I'm also going to stamp on the little post-it, the little postcard, or the little postage stamp thing. So pool party with the little snow, which comes out of here. And this card I cased and tweaked from my friend Amy's story. So I was talking to her today, and I said, oh my gosh, I used your card. I changed it a little bit. I used a different greeting. And I also, and I'll show you right now what that is, because I just could not resist. So this is the gray granite. And this actually, I think is a little, what's smokestack, you know, that comes out of the houses. But I thought it would be cute coming out of the little Volkswagen. So I just did the gray granite and my little beetle bug is going to be about here. So I wanted to have some little, so Amy was like, oh my gosh, you put exhaust coming out of the beetle bug. And I said, I sure did. So, but she always has the cutest cards. All right. So anyways, so there is my little postage stamp ready. And here's my little guy. So then what I did was I took it over and I used the dies from the die that I'm like looking all over. But anyways, so it cuts these little guys out. Now, I used the new magnetic platform, and it is amazing. So it is a magnet. It's like a self-healing mat, and it's a magnet. It's a whole sheet of magnet. So it doesn't just have circle magnets like before. So when you lay the stuff on there, it like sticks. Like it doesn't jump to the next circle. So I'm doing it with the phone in the way. So see, it just stays, like it doesn't like jump to the next circle. So I ran it through, and so see how it just stays there? Like see how I could see, like they're just staying there. But anyways, so if you have the old Big Shot, you would just use like the Big Shot platform, and then the adapter, the thin die adapter. Then you put the magnetic plate on there, then your cardstock, your die, then you put the other plate and run it through, and that will do your cut. Super easy. And then and like I always tell everybody, like if you ever think that there's too much like if it pushes too much, you know, check your sandwich again, like never force it through. So I just wanted to make sure that you know, like you can, if you don't have the new machine and you have the Big Shot from before, that you can certainly get the new magnetic plate for it. And it is a self-healing mat, so you want to move things like around. Like you don't always want to put your things on the same place, or it'll like get it'll wear it too thin in an area, so you want to move them around. And eventually, just like any self-healing mat, if you are a seamstress or whatever and you're a cut, over time you will have to replace it if you use it like over and over and over and over, you know. So just know that that's the case, and that's totally what's going to happen. Okay, so let's get back to the card. This is supposed to be short. Okay, so then paper only. I'm going to cut my greeting, and I just cut with the scissors. I just cut really close to the letters, straight, All right, but I want to color my little things to show you because you know me in coloring. So I'm going to be using the Old Olive. And I'm putting the dark down here. And I'm like, need to say hi, everybody. All right, so I'm putting the dark down here. And underneath there. And then the light Old Olive. Bring it from the side and touch that darker, which will soften that just a tad. So now your tree. And then I'm taking my dark suede, same thing on the edge, and the light. Okay, but don't put your suedes away because now we are going to color. So let me show you the finished card. But so we are going to color the beetle. So if you can see how cute that beetle looks, very, very cute. And all I did was I took the light soft suede, because what you're going to do is you are going to use the suede to be the dark for the poppy or any red. I just like the brightness of the poppy. So I want it to be darker here. And I want it to be darker here where that will have like that bumper will overhang. I want it to be dark here, here, and here. Then I'm going to take my poppy. So I'm going to take my poppy marker and I'm going to, this is the dark one, so I'm going over. And if you're doing a bunch of these, I would color them before you cut them out, because then you have like a bigger piece of paper to hold on to for when you're coloring them than just a little tiny beetle bug. So, all right. And then I'm just coloring over that a little bit. And up here. And what this does is it makes that poppy be a little darker, but not so dark. And then we're going to take the light one so that, you know, because it's going to have a highlight. And it's the same thing. So I'm going to go around. So see how your beetle, let me go in a little bit. So see how your beetle will have a highlight. And then just kind of go like on here to soften that line. And then we're going to go up here because the top would be a little brighter. But that totally gives you that dark and the light of the beetle. And then what I do is, I take the dark suede. Take the dark suede. And I'm going to just come in and touch just here and there. Not a whole lot. And it's just going to add just a bit of, you know, darkness to it. So that it definitely has like the definition. And if you add too much, don't worry about it, because it'll just go back over with the poppy. So you can never really mess it up, you know, with the alcohol markers, just because they love each other so much. All right. And then all I did was, and I won't keep going because it's starting to be a dies long instead of a dies short. All right. So then what I did was I just, so I had already gone through ahead of time with the snowflake embossing folder. I love that so much. Look at those beautiful snowflakes. Let me come out a little bit. Now we're too close. There we go. So see how pretty those snowflakes are. So I put that on the card. I also used from the same suite. And these are all the trimmings embellishments. So just put a few of those on there. Then these cute little people from the DSP. Goes on there. I just attached my little postage stamp to my piece of Misty Moonlight cardstock. I did add a little gray granite and some mango melody and some seaside spray to the windows of the beetle bug before I stuck it on here with dimensionals. So see how cute that is with the little exhaust coming out of the car? I just love that so much. And then you're going to put your little tree, and I did use dimensionals to pop it up. So you're going to put the little tree on there. You're going to put your little greeting on there and just do all your layering. And isn't that the sweetest little card? I just love it. So, but I just had to pop in today and show you what was the mystery card gut challenge for my team this month. And if you want to do this every month, join my team. We have so much fun. We really do. So if you want to ask me more about it, I would love to answer any questions that you may have. And I'd love to have you join my family. So I'll say see you later, and have a great, what is tonight? Tonight is, I believe it's Thursday. I'm so used to saying Teach Me Tuesday, but it is Thursday. So I'll stop blabbing. I will say see you later. Have a good night. Don't forget this month's hostess code if you need anything. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.